Hi, this is Wanda's Mun. This is my 500 video for all my followers that had followed me over the couple of months that I had. And I wanted to make a few shout outs and answer a few questions that I received in my Ask box. So, might as well just get it started. Um, First of all, I'd like to thank Stevie Pie. The writer for him is fantastic, and it's awful to see that he's getting so much hate for little things like being with Wanda or having children or anything like that. So stop it, Anons. I really mean it. But um he's really great. Like we were like best friends, and I could talk to him about anything. So thank you for everything that you've done for me. Um, Next person I want to thank is More Than One. Uh, the writer behind More Than One. I have had had him around, like him or her, around since I first started Wano, because I had a blog before this one that I have now, and he's one of my first Tonys that I had. So it's been a long while. I did it for a while. Uh, who else? Bad Science Banner. They are awesome. One of the best Bruces I've ever had. Uh, Next, I have to say Alicia. Even though we don't talk much, she's very sweet. I can't say, any. There's nobody can say anything negative about her because she's just so nice to everybody. Creeper, the one of Wanda's first boyfriends, they had troubles. Uh, because before she was going out with Steve, she was with him, and things turned sour. But they're all good friends, so everything turned out for the better. Next two people I have to shout out to is Jean Grey, and Matt. They are I don't know. They're exciting to their threads are exciting to read, and I never get tired of seeing them together. And now they're having twins. I can't wait for that. I'm excited. Uh okay. I think that's about it that I have to thank. But if I forgot anybody, I'm so sorry. I have a terrible memory because I was talking about it earlier, and I just can't remember. But thank you for everybody that is following me and puts up with Wanda's messes and all that. Okay, let's get to a few questions. Um, okay, first question. Wow, a lot of these are anonymous, but hey, if you don't want to show your face, then that's fine by me. It doesn't really matter. Um, what made you start Wanda in the first place? Um, a while back, I was talking to somebody that was role playing a Deadpool, and I found that very interesting. We don't talk anymore though, but I have found another Deadpool, and he's amazing. I wish he was on Tumblr, but unfortunately he's not. So, um, well, it started with that, and then I found it very interesting. So I thought it would be cool if there was a gender bent uh, of Deadpool, and I later found out there was a lady Deadpool, which she's very you know, I think she's what's the word I'm looking for? Underrated. There we go. And a lot of people don't know much about her because, well, the way I play Wanda, she's sort of canon, but she's kind of like an OC because there's not much backstory to her. So I just I tried to develop her as much as I could, and so after I started playing her for, it's been about maybe a year, no, 2 years ago I started Wanda, and after that I just I don't know. She's a very interesting character, and I never get tired of playing her. So I may have like I do have other characters that I do have on Tumblr, but she's like my baby, and I will never get tired of playing her. Okay, next question. Um, how why did you want to go after Steve? Um, well, it started when I first made Wanda 2. Cause I didn't read her one shot yet, so I was just going along with it, and oh god, after I started to doing a lot of research, I thought, wow, these two are comical a little bit, but he's always so serious. But don't be confused, that is not Captain America, it's General America. It's not Captain, but it's still Steve. And in the comic book, I have to explain this because not many people know about Wanda. Um, in the one shot, it's basically the government is taking over and saying, "Oh, you can't do this or you can't do that or anything like that." So I God, it's hard to explain unless you read the comic book. But after I found out about all that, I wanted my Wanda to be with a Captain America instead of a General America. So, um, it took about a year. The the next year when started Wanda, when I first had her, after a year I was like, okay, these two characters need to be together. But it was very hard finding one, and I couldn't find one to save my life. So, but then I moved on to Tumblr and I found Stevie Pie. They have been very happy. There's another point I want to get to, but I'll get to that later. I guess you could call it like a little rant or something. Um, okay. One more question. Uh, oh god. I should have brought my glasses. How why do you attack why does Wanda attack women that talk to Steve? Okay. This is the point I wanted to get to. Um, Wanda does not have a problem with women whatsoever. She doesn't care if women talk to Steve. It's just when she is very obsessive, and what she has in her life, she wants to keep that for herself, but not like being greedy or anything like that. Because Wanda's a very nice person in general, but when women flirt with Steve and kiss him and all that and try to get into his pants, then Wanda will show that psychotic side and want to beat your face in. Cause I know when I'm not around. Cause I see it. I read it myself because I to, get to certain threads if I what I'm having with Stevie Pie is I see women like trying to kiss up on him and all that other stuff, and he's telling them, no, stop, I'm married, and they don't listen. And that's when Wanda gets violent, and you know she lets it continue to a point. Like, okay, they can, if they flirt with him, and he tells them, oh, sorry, I'm married. But when it gets to the point where they're like trying to push up on him, then that's a problem for Wanda. Me, I don't. I'm nothing like that. I'm not mean. I'm a very nice person. Like, if you talk to me, I'm very. I guess you could say I have I have a personality like Wanda, in a sense, but I'm not that crazy. But yeah, that's the only reason why Wanda attacks women. If, like, okay, Alicia, she is friends with Steve. Wanda has no problem with her being around Steve, cause she knows that they're friends, and that's as far as it's gonna go. So, um, that's probably the only reason why, you know, if women are like friendly towards Steve and wants to be his friend, that's okay. You can be his friend. Wanda is not going to attack you just because you walk up to, because a woman walked up to him and said, "Oh, you want to be friends?" No, it's not like that at all, and she's going to attack them. It's what you do, that's what sets Wanda off. Like, she does not like women trying to kiss Steve, or, you know, anything like that, because there has been incidents, one particular, and now I'm the type of person to speak my mind, and I'm not afraid to say any names or anything like that. But this one is a little personal, because somebody decided, you know, because she kissed Steve, and Wanda went to confront her, and uh the writer, she called me a bitch, and I didn't take too kindly to that. But, you know, that person, along with her sister, I, out of character, have a problem with that. That you need serious help, okay? But I'm not here to bash anybody or anything like that. This is this is just a appreciation video and a small little rant, I guess. So that's what I have to say, and I have to thank you again. So thank you for all your follows, and don't be afraid to, you know, contact me if we are having a thread. You know, tap me on my shoulder, send me a message or anything like that, and I will do my best to get to it as fast as I can and give you uh try to give you a good reply. But thank you again.